Dear Tim and Moby, what happens to matter when it changes states? Sincerely, Robert. I'd be happy to show you, Robert, but the last time we talked about the different states of matter, Moby was an absolute menace. You promise? No squirting me with water guns or dropping ice cubes down my pants. Okay then. Matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. And the basic states of matter are solid, liquid, and gas. Water is a good example of matter because its three states are all pretty common. Its solid form is ice, its liquid form is water, and its gaseous form is steam or water vapor. Like all matter, water changes states due to changes in temperature and pressure. But its chemical properties remain the same. A molecule of ice is the same as a molecule of water. State change is a purely physical change. Hey, I said no funny stuff. Give me the squirt gun. Molecules of ice are bonded tightly to one another in a structure called a crystal lattice. These molecules all contain energy, and that energy makes them vibrate. Wait a minute, where's the ice? Are you sure? You were going to put this in my pants, weren't you? When you heat the ice, you give these molecules more energy. They begin vibrating faster and faster. Finally, they break free of their bonds. When all the bonds have broken, the water molecules are free to flow past one another. And the ice is now liquid water. That's called melting. And the temperature at which a solid substance melts into a liquid is called its melting point. Every element or compound has its own unique melting point. The melting point of water is 0 degrees Celsius, or 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Check this out. If you stick a thermometer in the ice as it melts, you'll notice something interesting. The ice starts out at around minus 10 degrees, and as it's heated, the temperature climbs to 0 degrees Celsius. But then, it just stays at 0, even though the flame on the stove is on full blast. The temperature doesn't start rising again until all the ice melts. As long as there's some ice left, all that extra energy goes into breaking the bonds that hold the crystal lattice together. This extra energy is called the heat of fusion. Well, the process of turning a liquid into a gas is... Hey, what's with the hose? The one that you're hiding behind your back. You better take it back outside before Mom flips out. Anyway, gas molecules have more energy than liquid molecules. Liquid molecules are attracted to one another and tend to clump together. But gas molecules bounce around randomly. To turn a liquid into a gas, you've got to add enough energy to overcome the forces of attraction between those molecules. That energy is called the heat of vaporization. When we add heat to water, its temperature rises until it hits the boiling point, the point where it starts turning into a gas. For water, that's 100 degrees Celsius, or 212 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperature stays constant until all the water turns to vapor. Sometimes substances change directly from a solid into a gas. That's called sublimation. It doesn't usually happen with water, but you can see it with something called dry ice. Dry ice is solid carbon dioxide. At room temperature, it turns directly into a cloudy white gas. It doesn't go through its liquid state at all. Sometimes dry ice is used to make artificial smoke at places like concerts or Halloween haunted houses. You have dry ice? Cool, can I see it? How did I know that was going to happen?